The Stranger, L'étranger in French, is a philosophical novel by Albert Camus, published in 1942. The story is set in French Algeria and revolves around the life of an emotionally detached and indifferent man named Massault. The novel explores themes of existentialism, absurdity, and the consequences of living a life without conforming to societal expectations. Here is a detailed overview of the storyline. 1. Introduction to Massault. The novel begins with the news of the death of Massault's mother. Massault, the protagonist and narrator, is informed of his mother's passing at an old-age home. His reaction to her death is peculiar. He seems emotionally detached and indifferent. This indifference sets the tone for the rest of the novel, establishing Massault as a character who does not conform to societal norms regarding grief and emotional expression. 2. The funeral. Massault attends his mother's funeral, and his behavior continues to be unconventional. He shows no visible signs of mourning and remains detached from the rituals associated with death. This lack of emotion attracts the attention and criticism of others, including his boss and neighbors. 3. Relationships and encounters. Massault's relationships are marked by a sense of detachment. He begins a romantic involvement with Marie Cardona, a former typist, but his feelings towards her are apathetic. Massault also befriends his eccentric neighbor, Raymond Sins, and becomes entangled in Raymond's troubled relationship with his Arab girlfriend. 4. Conflict with the Arabs. The narrative takes a significant turn when Massault and Raymond encounter two Arabs on the beach. A conflict arises, and tensions escalate, leading to a confrontation. Massault, affected by the intense sun and his own detachment, shoots one of the Arabs with Raymond's gun. This act of violence is portrayed with a sense of detachment and seems to lack any clear motive. 5. The trial. Massault is arrested and put on trial for the murder of the Arab. The focus of the trial becomes not only the act of killing but also Massault's perceived lack of remorse and emotional response. The prosecutor argues that Massault's indifference towards his mother's death is indicative of a moral deficiency that leads him to commit murder. 6. Philosophical themes. As the trial unfolds, Camus delves into philosophical themes that underpin the novel. Massault's existential outlook on life, his rejection of societal expectations, and his indifference to conventional morality become central to the narrative. The novel explores the concept of the absurd, life's lack of inherent meaning, and the consequences of living authentically in the face of societal norms. 7. Verdict and consequences. Massault is ultimately found guilty of murder. During the trial, he refuses to play the expected role of the repentant criminal, leading to a harsher sentence. The novel concludes with Massault awaiting his execution in prison. Despite the impending death sentence, Massault maintains his indifference and acceptance of the absurdity of life. 8. Exploration of absurdism. The Stranger is often considered an existentialist and absurdist work. Massault's refusal to conform to societal norms and his acceptance of the inherent meaninglessness of life exemplify the absurd hero. The novel questions the arbitrary nature of morality and challenges the idea that conformity to societal expectations is the only path to a meaningful existence. 9. The beach scene. One of the novel's most significant and controversial scenes occurs on the beach, where Massault encounters the Arab again. In the scorching heat and blinding sunlight, Massault, affected by the sun's intensity, shoots the Arab without a clear motive. This scene is a pivotal moment, symbolizing the culmination of Massault's detachment and the novel's exploration of the irrationality of human actions. 10. Camus' writing style. Camus' writing style is characterized by its simplicity and precision. The novel is narrated in the first person by Massault, providing insight into his thoughts and emotions, or lack thereof. The straightforward prose contributes to the novel's impact, allowing readers to engage directly with Massault's existential journey. In conclusion, The Stranger by Albert Camus is a thought-provoking novel that challenges conventional notions of morality, meaning, and human existence. Massault's indifference and acceptance of the absurdity of life make him a compelling and enigmatic character, and the novel's exploration of existential themes continues to resonate with readers seeking to grapple with the complexities of the human condition.